All right, good morning everybody. It is 9 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm guessing we could have a couple more folks trickle in, but I want to be mindful of your time. Today should actually be a little bit shorter day, and so I want to make sure we try and stay on schedule to get you out of here. I'm Erin Olson. I work for CAP Services, and I oversee our wonderful team here of VitaSite coordinators. I did want to give you just a little bit of information about CAP Services before we get started, because I realize that some of you who are coming to our free tax assistance program might have no idea what CAP Services is about. And we're pretty proud. We're an anti-poverty organization that's been around for 50 years, so it's important to me at least that you get this information and understand a little bit about the much bigger picture that you're part of. So you can see we've been around since 1966, and our mission, which is new, refreshed as of last year, is to transform people and communities to advance social and economic justice. So we're really trying to look at all of the facets that might affect people in poverty and the many different ways that we can address those. And so this is sort of a visual, and for those of you in the back, I know it's a little bit tiny, but it's meant to show you the interconnected ways that we approach addressing poverty and safety issues. A lot of you might have heard of our Family Crisis Center, which is just on the other side of town. So we do look at how we can support people's physical and emotional well-being, but the majority of our work is looking at how we can address poverty in our communities. And we do that through a variety of personal efforts, so through our skills enhancement program, which provides job training opportunities for folks. We have a Work and Wheels program that provides 0% auto loans for people who need transportation to get to work. We try to focus on the individual, but we also look at what does the community need. And so we have community and real estate development, where we have housing, we have jobs and business development, where we provide loans for entrepreneurs. So you're part of something really big here, and I just wanted to make sure that you understood that. Our volunteer income tax assistance program is part of a national effort that has been around since 1969, and this is a program of the IRS. And it came about when, way back in the late 60s, they said, gosh, the tax code is kind of complicated. Maybe we need to get volunteers who can help people to prepare their taxes instead of having to pay someone. And it's a great opportunity for many of you in the room who are accounting students. You know, it's a great opportunity for you to build some real-world experience and to help people who might have a need for it. CAP Services program has been around since 2007, so we're actually in our 10th year of doing volunteer income tax assistance. We started in Waupaca that first year. A couple years later, we added Waushara County. We came over to Portage County in 2012 through our partnership with Midstate, and here we are today. So continually growing the program, and grateful for your participation here. I do want to say a word, actually many words, about the purpose of our training sessions, because there are some caveats here. You are not going to walk away today or even next Saturday knowing everything that you need to know about tax law. It's just not possible for us to cover all of that in 2 training sessions. For those of you who are in accounting classes right now, you know, or maybe you finished last semester, I mean, we can't cram a semester's worth of content into 2 days. So we really rely on you to do some of that self-study. Looks like everybody has a binder. If you don't, we'll get you one. But there are those resources where you can be doing some of that self-study online through some printed materials. And so if you haven't begun that, we'll talk about where to find those things at the end of today. But please do spend some time over the course of the next week, if you've not done this before, bringing yourself up to speed, because we're really trying to highlight some of the things that we feel are most important, the most common scenarios that we see at our tax sites, and also just some of the logistical details that aren't related to tax law but are very important to the way that we do things.